Unless you have a degree in interior design, chances are you've been guilty of mispronouncing certain words when talking about home decor. So today we are mastering our design speak with the help of an expert. Designer Amy Demick has rounded up the most commonly mispronounced words in design. She's ready to help us all master our own design speak. As per usual, I'm the guinea pig in all of this. And I did look over the list of words. I did not cheat on the answer. I have to say that. Some of the words I didn't even know. So are even designers guilty sometimes of this designer misspeak?
Definitely. I'm guilty myself. Sometimes you get an idea of how to pronounce it stuck in your head, and then that's what it becomes. But I'm here to kind of set everybody straight a little bit.
Or you get swayed by the vote of public opinion, no pun intended on this election day, but really you hear how other people are saying things and you think, am I wrong? So you start to follow the crowd, so to speak.
Definitely.
Okay,
I do it all the time.
Here's our first little vocabulary word. I would say that armoire.
Actually, it's not armoire, it's
okay.
armoire.
Armoire.
You do pronounce the R.
There is an R.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there is an R. Armoire.
This, of course, describes a traditional cabinet, kind of a larger scale piece that we will see in a bedroom or a hallway, but we are putting the R on it.
You are.
Armoire.
No pun intended.
You are putting the R. That was very good. All right, let's go to word number 2. What do we have? Okay, now we've actually talked about this on the show before. So I used to say, let me think. I used to say chase lounge. Mm-hmm. I think it's chaise with a Z.
It's actually chaise.
Chaise
lounge. And it's French for long chair.
That's what it means?
There are a few different pronunciations depending on how French you want to go with it, but the typical English and American pronunciation is chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge.
Chaise lounge.
Soft CH, kind of an SH
right.
with a Z. Chaise
yes.
lounge. Think
chaise
long.
Lounge.
Okay, so far I'm 0 for 2. I'm doing this on behalf of everyone out there, so I hope you're cheering me on. Okay.
I think you're doing well.
Oh my gosh. Now, I don't even know what this is. Describe the piece that we're trying to articulate.
Okay, this has been around for hundreds of years. It's actually not the furniture in the picture, but it's the backdrop.
Oh.
It's
the wood?
It basically translates to French as fake wood.
Okay, so faux boy?
Close. Faux bois.
Faux bois.
Wow. You have to kind of, I think all of these words you have to say with a little bit of confidence.
And you have to put your hands to your lips and do a little mwah at the end.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Just like you just got off the plane from Paris.
Faux bois. Okay, faux bois.
Faux bois. And it's actually a faux pattern. It could be painted. In this instance, it's actually a wallpaper that has that fake, the graining and the knots in the wood. You've probably seen it even in rugs. Wallpaper, dishes. There's a whole line of dishware that's faux bois. It's really come back as a trend within the past couple of years, thanks to Martha Stewart. Okay. But it's been around for hundreds of years.
Faux bois. So now I not only know how to say it, I know
wood.
What I'm saying. Fake wood, people. All right, well, this is fun. This is really fun. Next, please.
Okay. I am guilty. My clients will tell you I'm guilty of pronouncing this word incorrectly.
I would say Ecot.
That's it.
What?
It's not iCat.
No.
It's Ecot.
Ecot.
And that's it.
And we're describing the pattern.
You're describing the pattern. If we got into fabrication and really defining this, it's an Indonesian pattern that it's formed from the weft weave and dyeing actual yarn patterns. But in mass production and everything, they just print out they print the pattern now. But originally, it's an Indonesian form of a fabric making a certain type of print.
Lovely. I really like it. Looks traveled, looks well worn.
Yeah, and it's been huge for the past 10 years. It won't go away.
I think I'm 1 for 3, 1 for 4. I don't know. We're not keeping score. Thank you for that. All right, next one. Okay, so is this describing a style, like a fancy schmancy, high-end, glamorous? Luxe, I would say luxe.
Yes, it's short, well, it's its own word, but I always think of luxurious.
Okay.
Sumptuous, to use it in a sentence, an afternoon at the Grand America is
luxe.
Very luxe.
Yes.
You know, very sumptuous and luxurious, but luxe itself is a fantastic way to describe a type of feeling that you want to have in a room. It could
come through fabric, it could come through pattern, it could come through any element of design. Right. It's the overall vibe.
Exactly.
Luxe, I like it. All right, next. Okay, so I don't know what, a lot of people say niche. I think it's, and I actually say niche, I have to say. In common conversation, I say niche. I think it's niche.
It could be either.
Oh, really?
They're both correct.
Okay.
So niche with a T, knit, or niche, but not niche, not knit. Wait, hang on.
Oh, you got to think about it now, right?
Niche or niche, but not niche.
Niche, no niche.
Right. And
We're niching the niche.
A lot of people kind of west of the Mississippi call them niches, and it's niche.
Now, what is it?
Or niche. It's the recess. It's almost kind of an architectural or decorative recess in a wall.
Where the wall's pushing back.
Right. And I think here in Utah, a lot of Utah homes have like plant niches and art niches. It's used on an exterior of the building. In architecture, you see them if you're walking around Temple Square. They're decorative niches.
Okay.
But it would be fun to do a niche facelift for someone in the audience or something, because I think it's hard to decorate niches.
Yeah, it would be, right? Because it pushes back, it gives you that dimension, which I know you designers like.
Right.
But very museum-like. Temple Square is a good reference. Very formal setting, but still could have some fun with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and in a home setting, it's hard to know if you should put a plant, a painting, just what to fit properly in a niche or a niche.
And now I'm taking a side rail here. If you were to put a niche in your hallway, is that doable to recess a wall, depending on the space you have, obviously?
Totally. I prefer ones, as in this picture, where you would recess a piece of furniture. In this example, there's a sweet settee and a mirror sitting there.
Cool.
A console or entry table would be nice, a chest, but I'm not a big fan of just the way up high plant niche.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, moving on with our vocabulary lesson. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. Okay, describe what it is while I think about it.
Okay, so it's a type of waffle weave in a cotton fabric.
Okay.
It's used in clothing quite a bit, but it's also used in bedding and soft accessories in a room.
I had no idea this was even a design term, admittedly, but I'm going to draw back on my previous life as a dance teacher, as a ballet teacher. There's a ballet move called the piqué.
Yes.
Is that right?
Piqué.
Piqué. So in ballet, it means to prick. Like you go up on your straight leg and your toe kind of pricks the side of your knee. And you described what it is for us in design. Similar.
Yes, exactly. It's piqué, and it's a tight knit in a kind of a waffly weave. Sometimes they can be rounded like this. Other times it can be diagonal, but it's just a very tight knit with texture. And it's just another way to add texture to your soft
All right, next up, I think we have another texture, another pattern. Yeah, I'd say tartan for this.
These are, I'm a huge plaid person, and I've been mispronouncing this probably for most of my adult life.
Okay.
Bear with me, but it's tartan.
Wait, what?
You have to swallow the N a little bit. To say tartan is incorrect.
So it has a Utah accent.
And exactly. A Scottish person would correct you.
I'd say
it's almost like sometimes in certain hymns or songs you kind of you swallow the ending of the word a little bit.
Yes, the apostrophe N.
Yes, that's totally how you should be pronouncing tartan.
I mean, people make fun of us here in Utah for saying Leighton.
Oh.
But that's exactly what we're doing here. Tartan.
Exactly.
Tartan.
Swallow that second syllable, and it's as if it's T-A-R-T-N.
That is so
tartan.
funny. Tartan.
That's
tartan.
the correct
Oh my
pronunciation.
gosh, that is so funny. Okay, what's next? What's next? Time for, I think, one or two more. Oh, I love this pattern, right? The old English.
Super, super popular, even still, in fresh colorways. This is kind of grandma's dining room wallpaper.
I would say Twal.
You are correct.
Really?
But I would say 80% of people that I run into either mispronounce this word, Twal, or they're too afraid to even attempt to pronounce it because they don't want to butcher it and then feel like
I have to credit my BYU roommate, Nicole, because she had a Twal bedspread. That shows her sophistication level. Even back in our BYU freshman days, she had a beautiful Twal bedspread, and she would say it appropriately.
So a lot of people feel like Twal is dated, but it's actually, like I said, in fresh colorways and in like less pastoral patterns. It's really coming back.
Brighter, fresher. Time for one more. This is one that I know trips a lot of people up, and I have no idea. In fact, I waver even in my own conversations. Wainscoting, wainscoting, I don't know. What is it?
Roll the dice. You can use either one.
Really?
Yep. On the East Coast, it's typically wainscoting. Again, the further west you go, they typically say wainscoting. Both are completely acceptable.
Okay.
Sometimes people get confused about what is wainscoting, what is board and batten, what is V-groove, and I say wainscoting is more of an umbrella term for wood paneling.
It's the category.
Yes.
All right, Amy, this was really fun. Thank you so much. If people want more design advice from you or even to hire you out to improve and beautify their homes, how can they do that?
They can connect with me on Instagram as Amy Sage DeMick. I have a lot of my current projects that I post, some behind the scenes pictures and all kinds of different design topics. So.
I feel smarter. Do you feel smarter? We feel smarter. Thank you so much. That really was fun.